They say work and no play makes you and me dull. Well, how about playing for education, finances, and general positive social benefit? Today, we look at Tizi Games, an edutainment mobile application tailored to help pupils with learning skills, especially in mathematics and English. And joining us today is Maria Nkumba, Community Manager, Tizi Games. Karibu sana, Maria. Okay, great. So we are going to start with an overview or understanding of what Tizi Games does, but I understand there is something before Tizi,
yes,
which is Usiku.
Yes.
You can take us through that.
Okay. So Usiku Games is a mobile web-based company where we design, develop, and produce content through gaming.
Yeah.
And we know that gaming is a new education tool. So under Usiku, you'll find now many different other platforms, which we'll talk about. Yeah.
Okay, great. What was the idea behind that formation? I think, yes.
So we know that our children are definitely growing very different from us. And you're calling them the digital natives.
Yes.
Where they've grown up swiping and tapping since they were toddlers. So we need to be able to deliver content that fits to the way their brain works already. That's how we developed or we came up with the Usiku Games. Yes.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Now, looking at STEM, science, technology, and engineering and mathematics courses, yeah? These are based on the idea of an interdisciplinary and applied education approach in the collective STEM academic disciplines. Now, how have you been able to ensure online safety? Let's start with online safety and then we come to the various kind of games that you have.
Okay, yeah, so we know online safety has been very, it's been a huge challenge, not just locally, but globally. So it's been very key for us as we are developing the games and our platforms to ensure that the safety of kids come first. And we do that by ensuring that our platform is actually mobile web based.
Yes.
So a child has to connect through the mother's device or the father's device. So that way, being a mobile device, then it's much more safety and less susceptible to hacking. Yeah.
Okay, now let's have a look at some of the games that you have. That's on Usiku Games?
Yes.
Usiku.games. Okay, there we go. That's the correct one, yeah?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have casual games, and you have both bespoke games. So when you go to usiku.games, you'll find most of our casual games. So these are actually, you'll find them in our Kenyan, in a Kiswahili language. You have Age of Asante, we have Mama Mboga, we have Masai Mkali. So very interesting games, but very engaging. So these are purely our casual games. Yes.
Okay, now let's come to Tizi Games, which is our focus for today. Yes. Since you're focusing on online safety for our children, maybe you can take us through Tizi Games and some of the games that you have.
Yes.
Yes.
So Tizi Games is purely an Usiku Games platform. So it's an entertainment platform for children, which helps and focuses on our children being able to sort of practice what they're already learning in school. And our games are in line with the CBC curriculum, which has already been designed by the KICD. So our kids are able to engage in the math, sciences, and languages and sort of practice even after the classroom. And currently, as we know, we are still in a lockdown. It's so important to keep our kids engaged in a more sustainable way than just keeping them watching TV and not necessarily doing something that's helping them. So engaging them in Tizi, we say it's like giving them a personal assistant tutor, but in a virtual way. So it's engaging, it's fun, it helps improve their skills, their memory skills, their knowledge, and also just a cognitive way of thinking, which is very critical in the new KICD curriculum. Yeah.
So what is the age group of these pupils that you have? Let's call them pupils. Yeah. They are young, they are pupils in that bracket.
Yes.
Yeah. How do you go about getting them on board and taking them through the games that you have?
So our games are based on grade levels. So you have grade 1 to grade 6, which covers age group 6 to 12. Yeah, so that's like your class 3 to class 8 people. So whatever they're learning in school, is the same exact games that we'll give you, because our games, we follow the master plan for the CBC curriculum. So you're able to sort of practice much more when you're home, but in a more fun way. You're not necessarily sitting and listening to a teacher teaching you what you've already done in school, but now you're engaging in a more interesting and interactive way through our Tizi Games. Yeah.
So how do you go about it? Like, do you share, do the parents come to the website and then they show the children how to go through, to navigate through the website and select a game, on or how exactly does it work?
Yeah, so the parents are the ones who are supposed to log you on. So they log in using their mobile phone and their mobile number. Yeah. So once they input that, then you'll get into the Tizi Games website. Website.
Yes.
And then it will take you through the different grade levels. So if your child is, for instance, in grade 3, then they're able to just click on grade 3 once you pay, and then it will take you through to the games that are available for that week. Every week you get new games. So as a parent, you can choose to sit down and interact with your child. It's a nice way of bonding. Or you can also be able to leave your child playing, but knowing they're safe, because it's a safe-proof platform. Yes.
Okay, so far you launched, or you rolled out in March.
Yes.
That was end of March, yeah?
Beginning of March.
Beginning of March. So how can you say you've been able to get all this content to fit in, you know, to cater for each and every grade 1 up to grade 8 pupils?
Yes. So what we've done is we took the CBC curriculum, which has been designed by the KICD.
Yeah.
So we have the full master plan of the whole curriculum. So we are able to go back now and create fun games based on that curriculum. So if it's in math, sciences, or vocabularies, then we are able to know, okay, so this is week 1 and this is what they're supposed to cover in school. So let's create games based on what they're supposed to cover in school. So that's how it works. So every week, based on whatever they're learning, it progresses as a child progresses in school. Yeah.
So before we even go and have a look at some of the games that you have on Tizi.games, so probably you can let us know, like, what is the criteria or the kind of, you know, teachers or the kind of people that you work with. In short, let me ask it this way.
Okay.
Who do you work with to help you generate this exact content that goes in line with our curriculum?
So we have a team of developers in-house and innovators as well. So all our games are locally developed. So once we get the CBC master curriculum, then we're able to go back to our developers and tell them, this is what we have. So please develop games based on the curriculum and where the students are currently. So so that's how we go about it. And also, I think it's also a way of creating a lot of employment for our young innovators and our local innovators who are many and who are extremely smart. So it's a great platform for them and a great industry for us to start now developing and growing as well.
And how is the market so far? Like, how many people are you working with? Content developers are you working with? And innovators as well?
Yeah, I can't say we have a couple, because we actually have a gaming development center in Parklands. So as we develop, we have more people coming who are interested, because of course the content developers each have their own skills. So we engage them based on the kind of skills they want to bring out and the kind of games that you are ready to develop. So I can say we have a huge pool. I don't want to give a specific number, but we have a big pool of
huge pool.
Yes.
Okay, so now we can go to Tizi.games and have a look at the various games that are there. Tizi.games there. Okay. That's the one. Yes. To Hesabu, yes.
So you'll find that you have, like in maths, you have to Hesabu, Bano. You know, I don't remember Bano.
Yeah, the marble game.
Yeah, the marble game. That's what us who are used to playing. But our kids maybe don't even know what Bano is. Yeah, but now when you bring for them in a more fun way, in a technological way, a digital way, then they're able to engage with it and get to learn in a much better way.
Can you see how it looks like?
Yes, we can. I think you can click on it.
Okay, Douglas, you can help us click on it. The Bano. That's that's to Hesabu na Bano.
Yes, that's a math game.
We have to log
sign in and pay.
Okay,
yes,
understandable. Okay, we can go back and have a look at the rest of the games.
Yeah.
But it's not hard to navigate through the website.
It's very simple, very easy, and anyone can navigate, because it takes you step by step, from how much it is to pay, which mode do you want to pay with, do you want to pay per week or per month or per year. It gives you all those options, and then after that, now it registers you.
And what are your payment rates like?
Yeah, so our rates are very affordable, because you want to make it affordable and accessible to every child in the country.
Yeah.
So we charge 10 shillings per week for unlimited games, and every week you get new games.
Wow.
Yeah. So based on your child's level of understanding or grasping like a concept, then a child has more time to engage with the games throughout the week until they grasp maybe the methodology or the skill or the hand-eye coordination. So yeah, so we literally charge 10 shillings per week. You can choose to pay weekly, monthly or yearly, and you can choose to also not pay, and you'll not be deducted. You know, most of the games you have to sort of sign up or be deducted every week or every month. So you have the option of not, you know, leaving when you want to leave.
When you want to. You're not forced to
You're
be
not
on
forced
the
to be,
platform.
exactly.
Oh, wow, great.
Yeah.
And 10 shillings is quite affordable.
It is.
Yes,
it
for
is.
anyone, for any other child out there
Yes.
who probably they don't even have access to internet, but with
Exactly.
the few bundles that they
have,
have, they're able to have access to that.
Very
Another game that we have the Bano, that's on mathematics.
Yes.
Yeah, that's for what grade?
So it's on all grades. So
All
from
grades.
grade 1 to grade 6, but it progresses as a child progresses. And also it gives you the sums or the kind of math that you're learning in that specific grade. Yeah.
Okay, another game probably for someone at on a higher grade that we can have a look at. Yes.
So these are your vocabularies. So this helps with the languages. Yeah. So it helps you create words or and keep trying as much as you can. So it also really jogs your memory.
Yeah.
So it's fun, yes, but it's also it's fun, but it's very engaging and very thought provoking. Yeah.
Okay, great. So what can you say has been the impact of what you are doing to these pupils? What impact have you seen so far?
To be honest, for the children who have already taken up the games, you can see a lot of excitement in them learning, you know, because it still feels like they're playing, but they're learning at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's fun, and I've enjoyed watching actually my daughter doing it. She's in year 3, so she's able to tell me, you know, I want to sit and play Tizi, you know, and watching her thinking and trying to coordinate and trying to make up, and so that she also, the time doesn't run out and she's cheered on, you know, because you get the cheers as you keep going to the next level. So it's been fun seeing her engaging it, and also engaging it with her friends, you know, in the estate as well.
Yeah.
So I believe it's really impactful. It's different from what our children are used to, you know, having the teachers sit there and listen to the teacher the whole time. So it's a good substitute from the classroom, or even currently from the online classes, because a lot of our children are also on online classes. So it's fun to give them something different, but to learn at the same time.
Wow, great. Fun and learning at the same time. Yes. So before we talk, let's talk about the challenges that you've faced, you know, delivering these that you have with you, and also seeing the impact it has had on children. What are some of the challenges you've faced, and also future prospects for Tizi?
To be honest, our greatest challenge has been internet. Of course, internet is expensive. It's still not easily accessible. So we hope that the government will reduce or remove the taxes in buying broadband, so that it's more accessible to a lot more children, and not just those who can afford. Yeah. And for us, our future prospect is we are definitely we will keep researching, so that we can keep improving the games and keep giving children more entertaining games. And we are also looking at expanding into South, Central and West Africa in the near future.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Maria. Great to have you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so no, before we wrap up, just in case anyone would like to get in touch with you, how do they go about that?
So
for someone that is asking,
so if you'd like to get in touch with us, you can go to our Twitter or Facebook pages. That's one. That's Usiku Games and Tizi Games. And of course, if you'd want to enroll your child on the game and try it out, you actually get a 2 weeks trial when you register for the first time. So once you pay 10 shillings, it runs you for 2 weeks. So you go to tizi.games and you're able to follow all the instructions.
All right.
Yeah.
Tizi.games. There you have it. Yeah, edutainment games to help pupils improve in STEM languages. A way to help our pupils, you know, become better in this area. All right, there you have it. Marian Kumba, Community Manager, Tizi Games. That's it for now. We take a very short commercial break. Stay tuned because a lot more lined up for you.